Senator Goolsby, for what purpose do you rise?
To speak on the resolution.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President. This resolution comes to us from the House. For those of you who, and a lot of us did this morning, or actually this afternoon, go up to the third floor here, as I mentioned to you yesterday, and we attended the honoring of the 805th Military Police Detachment, reservists, North Carolinians who have jobs out in the private sector and actually serve our country. And one of their own died during the deployment last year in Basra. He died from an IED. And that is the young man that we honor today. I know we have several people in the Senate that are from Raleigh, and I don't believe anyone knows him. If you do, would you raise your hand? Unlike Senator Forrester, who we honored earlier, one of our own, this is apparently a young man that none of us knew. Like Senator Forrester, he did serve his country, and he served his country valiantly. And as you look over, I'd just like to cover a couple of things on this House joint resolution about this young man that I think bear repeating. You can see that at an early age he showed a passion for hunting and fishing. At the age of 12, he began shooting high-powered rifles with the rifle team, and he earned great skills in that area, got a number of awards through the state games of North Carolina, the National Rifle Association Civilian Marksmanship Program. And it appears one of his motivations for doing that was when this young man, Lucas Elliott, was 12 years old. He watched the destruction of the World Trade Centers on September 11. All of us will remember that day. That focused him to want to serve his country. He later, a few years later, became an Eagle Scout. And soon after that, he joined the Army Reserve, and he was sent off to basic training. He did that basic and advanced individual training at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, and then he had the opportunity to serve his country. Back in 2009, he volunteered for deployment with the 810th Military Police Company located in Tampa, Florida, and he completed his first tour of duty in Iraq. He went back again on this latest deployment in May of 2011, and he took with him his state flag from his beloved North Carolina that he had taken on the first deployment. He ended up dying 3 days before his 22nd birthday. So this young man doesn't have the opportunity to have the life that we honor today of our great Senator Forrester. His life was cut short in service to his country. He died in Basra while supporting Operation New Dawn when enemy forces attacked his unit with an IED, those nasty bombs that we've heard so much about. Let me read you at the bottom of that first page what his platoon commander said about Lucas Elliott. Elliott was a superb soldier. He would take the time to help anyone, and you could see it on his face how much he enjoyed teaching someone something new. He loved his family, his country, and he was proud to serve his country. He loved what he did, and we will always honor and respect that. This young man received the Bronze Star Medal, Purple Heart, Army Commendation Medal, Combat Action Ribbon, and he's buried with our other heroes in Arlington National Cemetery. That is the young man, 22 years old, Lucas Elliott, that we honor here today. And I ask for your support of this House joint resolution to honor this great American, great North Carolinian, a 22-year-old young man who served us in the reserves and gave his all for his country and his state. God bless him.